Hello, my name is Lauren Witmer. I am a sophomore. I use she, her pronouns, and I will definitely be reading off some of my stand-up to you today. Um, Very exciting. I hope everyone's doing well in this warmth. Um, let's get into it. During the fun facts icebreaker, when someone says they have a twin sibling, I have to stop in my tracks. Normally, I have so many fun facts. Like, do you know the Law and Order SVU intro? Or one time I managed to eat a whole chapstick container by not eating it. It's not hard to think of fun facts if you're not ashamed of your 2012 Warrior Cats phase. But when someone says they're a twin, that is not a fun fact. That says nothing about you. It's just your birthing circumstance. You are not your birthing circumstance. And if you say it, I will immediately follow up with, I'm a triplet. Transition here. This term, I have finally achieved my sole purpose on Earth, unleashing the horrible old woman inside of me. I started playing Addiction Solitaire the other day. My greatest accomplishment in life is winning one game in the fewest amount of moves by anyone. I started embroidery a few months ago. That's been going great. I own a house of candy and almost ate 2 children named Hansel and Gretel. I started a conversation by saying, I sometimes struggle to text people back. My friend told me, I haven't texted my grandma back in a couple days. I replied, well, I would text my grandma too if she wasn't dead. Woo! Transition. As Augustus Waters said, it's a metaphor, see? You put the killing thing right between your teeth, but you don't give it the power to do its killing. And we believed him. We latched onto the profundity of Augustus Waters like a child to a mother's teat. We gave John Green millions of dollars for this quote and The Fault in Our Stars. Where was that blind belief, that wholehearted passion when Bill Clinton said, I experimented with marijuana for a time or two and I didn't like it. I didn't inhale it and never tried it again. They're the same thing, but you only see people getting tattoos of it's a metaphor. If you Venmo me enough money, I will get a tattoo on my ass that says, I didn't inhale. Transition. The fact that Shaq isn't what it used to be is a personal disgrace. I don't get why they've been doing maximum twice a month appointments. You label yourself as a quirky school, and of course you're gonna get fucked up kids. Speaking of Shaq, I had a lovely little experience last week. Everyone, let's guess. Did I, A, try to use a glow-in-the-dark condom, but it had a hole in it? Or B, did I try to go to therapy where the woman just told me to turn out my lights? It's C, something else. I thought I had tonsillitis. Shaq said, oh, fatigue, headache, 99-degree temperature, you have COVID. I had a whole swollen tonsil and they gave me a package of white stuff labeled salt. Turns out security has a COVID-mobile that's wrapped entirely in plastic wrap. You can hear it crinkle as it drives. It's like, and I'm sitting in the back seat going, can you hear me? What? Anyway. So the first room I was put in was Alumni Guest House 226. Spicy stuff, folks. I went on the website and it said I got a bathtub. A bathtub in my private bathroom. Would you get COVID for a private bathroom? Right now, the answer is yes. The real answer? Check your co-star. After watching people dance in my PE class for an hour, I'd gotten sweaty and decided I needed a bath. I looked in the bathtub. It was covered in dirt specks. I turned on the water and soap bubbles were everywhere. Whoever last lived in 226, what is wrong with you? Where did you get this dirt? You're in isolation. Was it imported? It looked Californian. It smelled like oak, citrus, and piss. This was aged dirt. I swished around the dirt for taste, and the aeration was poor. A high quality French dirt would have made my day, but this just wasn't it. Then I cried for a while and went back to bed. It was a sleep number bed, and I'd like to say, forget personality tests. I finally know my sleep number, which is a 25. Next time you're in isolation, you'll sleep on a cloud. Trust me. So it got dark. It got cold. I got cold. I started shivering and I couldn't stop. I felt like the shiver of fear down my spine when I saw that ice sculpture of Schiller. I appreciate that someone put the work in for that, but at that point, it just looked like Schiller got high off the dirt from my bathtub. Like, my tuition went towards that thing. Anyway, I called security. Their number is really easy to remember. 1877 cars for kids. KARS cars for kids. A woman came in to address my heating and told me it was a total failure in the house. She pointed at me. They put me in a room without a working microwave. It was God's shittiest nightlight. He came to me in a dream and said, "You know what will soothe you? A look into a miniature furnace of hell. The light will never go off, not even when you unplug everything. It is directly linked to your spite." He disappeared without a trace. I grew more and more angry at Shaq, and the microwave started humming. If you want a working microwave and some basic heating, well, too bad. Pick one. If you don't have heating, you can ensure your toes don't get too cold by cutting them off and putting them in the microwave. Fun! One of my favorite parts was Monday morning. I was told that they needed to call my guardian to tell them I was perfectly well taken care of. On Wednesday, my dean checked in with me and said, "What can we do better next time?" Anyway, I feel like I could lead a House Hunters COVID isolation edition. You know that little check screen at the end of the episode that shows what each house has and what each house lacks? Let's go through this. So we have room 1, the antique boutique. Heating? No. Microwave? Kinda. Bathtub? Don't ask. Room number 2, the upscale dorm. Heating? No. Microwave? Yes. Bathtub? No. Room number 3, a literal dumpster. Heating? Yes. Insulation from trash bags. Microwave? Joe threw one out last week. And bathtub? Leaky water bottle time. Woo, dumpster! Cut to 3 months later, and the mom is like, "We're so happy living in our dumpster. Our kids love it. My husband loves it." Great experience for anyone. Anyway, I hope the stand-up has been a great experience for everyone. Have a good night. Woo!